Hello. So there's a couple of changes I've had to make over since the last stream. One of them being I had to use a new Wavelink software because the other one managed to update itself and it stopped my Blue Yeti from working, my normal microphone. So now I have to use my headset microphone. It might not be a bad thing, it might be better quality, but that's up to you to decide. So, like I alluded to on Saturday, we would be streaming what I want to play for a week at least. Just so that I don't burn out having to play games I'm not all that interested in. Like, I say that, but Hades is great fun. It's just I didn't feel like playing more. I'm not ready to start the next game. So I'm going to be streaming what I have been playing, Dragon's Dogma 2. Now, I know what you're all thinking, if you remember, but Hauser, you said this wasn't all that great. Yeah, but it's fun walking around the world, just fighting big monsters and interacting with it. And plus, the game looks really pretty. I didn't put an out message. Hang on, I just need to keep an eye on the levels. See how loud my tapping is. Yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, the whole point is this built-in microphone is meant to be better. So this game, I play at max volume intentionally, because nothing brings the epicness of the fight against the big monsters like the crunch of hitting them really hard and then the epic music starts playing. Because it was really satisfying the other day, because a Cyclops picked me up and was like grappling me, and one of the pawns just shot him right in the eye, toppling him over, and then the music started, and I was like, oh, it was sick. I was in the middle of doing a quest line because I finished a quest I've never done before, and it continues on here.
We can infer
but whatever I need to do has yet to appear. So, in the meantime, since we're on this side of the map,
the land from here,
let us go back to Melve.
Right you are.
So, like, this game isn't as focused on the overarching story as much as just exploration and living in the world, which I do kind of like. My biggest problem is the game itself doesn't have difficulty in it. Like, the big monsters get harder, but they're so few and far between. And all of the little monsters, they only go up in, like, one tier of difficulty. Like goblins to hobgoblins. There's no second flying unit. There's no second wolf unit. It's just the wolf, the harpy, the goblin, and hobgoblins is pretty much all the ground-based creatures you fight during the day. There isn't a harder version of them to encounter, which was what disappointed me the most. Like, fighting the drakes and the griffins and stuff are cool, but there isn't loads more big monsters after them. Because for me, that was always what did it, was like fighting all these big monsters and variations and learning how to fight them. Playing it like Monster Hunter, essentially. But I mean, I've come back to this game after, what, a year and a half maybe? And it looks a lot better. It still doesn't run all that well on my PC. But then I think that's just because my PC can't really handle the RE, was it RE engine? My PC can't handle it very well. But I think that's just more my PC more than the platform. I mean, the game world looks absolutely beautiful. And I love the elemental effects.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Like when you set an enemy on
Would allow
fire,
us
you
to
watch
save
the
us,
the stream of
Assuming they're not
embers go
attacks,
over
that is.
their body. That looks beautiful.
Always sets me to thinking, this place. Looking for some work, are you?
The one thing that this game could have really done with that the first one had was quest markers.
Boy, an odd fellow went into Ulrika's.
Because like, there's loads of side quests to find, but unless you walk past the right NPC, you don't always meet do every side quest.
Some time passed. He was tall, and rather, I tell you, they're said to be an elven village.
Oof. My
But
pack's
like the
grown-
way the inventory works is so much nicer and neater.
rather heavy. Lessening our load will help to keep
But
us
I do
twice
feel
our weight.
like they took a lot of shortcuts into the RPG side of things into this one. Like they focused a lot more on character progression, but not nearly as much onto a meaningful combat. Which is a shame.
Might I interest you in my hope to see you again?
This is the thing. I have no idea like who to talk to.
Ever since the reign of Rathace, the founder of the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our... Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this, the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in...
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its... Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight.
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure that...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken false? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village...
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor!
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you.
Just walk in, she has an
By your
argument,
godly
sleep with her.
efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragons. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been... Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't...
I've never... This is what I mean. I never really do this much.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended. All who seek to abet her will be tried.
Ulrika is...
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several... I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village. For ours.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no
Aye, that's the long and short.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say...
Oh. See, I've never had this, because I think I never revisited here. It's interesting, because these games are so well made in their way of, like, narrative, then you can do multiple playthroughs without even encountering some of the quests and things. Because, like, I've definitely done all the main story progression, because I finished it. But there's a lot I haven't seen, and that is one of them.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
So, is that, like, the end? Just gotta keep coming back. Alright then. So it's normally every couple of days. So I need to do the Masquerade and a Beggar's Tale. The game itself is not that long. I'm pretty much at halfway now. Once I've done the Stolen Throne quest, I move on to the second Batal, I think. Then once you finish that, it's the end of the game. But I don't intend to actually finish the game because the post game is not nearly as interesting as it was in the first. But I'd rather it takes away a lot of the global exploration side of it. Although you can go everywhere, well, mostly everywhere. There's just not much to do apart from just aim to finish the game. I'm going to walk back.
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended a palace masquerade. Onward to Burnworth Castle. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at...
Ah, there you are. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she left the village that she might fulfill her charge. As for where she went, would be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the overseers. I can only pray that she does not fall into the...
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
So I don't think any of the pawns I have know where to go.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master.
All right.
I
Then.
know the way. Follow
This
me.
is also one system I love. Like the
Guide is most
the cooperative
Now we
functions
shan't
of this
lose our way.
game. Like the fact that I don't know where I'm going, but because I'm playing with someone's pawn who has finished his quest, they'll take me to where I need to go, or roughly thereabouts. I love that kind of aspect and learning monsters' weaknesses and stuff by using a wider variety of pawns.
Be they friend? Clearly not.
Have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I wasn't a mage the entire time. I have maxed out the melee class.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
But I'm trying to use the two classes that match the hybrid class I'm going to be using. Since I'm going to be using the Mystic Spearman after this, I need to use the melee and the magic, and then I don't know what I'm going to use next, so I'll probably level warrior. It takes ages to level
Come to
jobs in
think
this.
of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor. Rarely the same one. Words worth hearing. No one can defend themselves when
This is what I mean, it's so easy to kill everything. Because there's no stronger enemies. I don't think that the respawn of the giant monsters are just random. The big monsters can only
This young
spawn
will
at
be
certain
long
spots.
run. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
'tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
It's just nice, these games I find it easier to play when you're using a range class. But it is nice to be the driving force to a lot of combat.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I just really wish there was an upgraded version of these boons that allows you to apply it to everyone at the same time.
Could you come over here?
So I think the only way you could have done that in the last game was to use the Dark Arisen DLC. And you had to find the hidden... the secret upgrade jewellery.
Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here.
Alright, chill out. I've got loads of equipment on me. But yeah, I find that when taking on the giant monsters, it's so much more fun being the melee classes. Just because you can really play the full combat. Instead of just, you know, oh, I'm going to shoot him a little bit. I'm going to back away, shoot a bit more. Oh, they're bandits. But they're just NPCs.
Foremost priority is to douse those flames. We're still in a fight.
Where's the pawn leading the way?
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
Right you are.
Just wish you could turn off the pawn's dialogue, but then I did that before I turned it off, and there's a lot of things I missed. Yeah, where's she gone? I didn't think she'd go this far. I've also turned off a lot of the HUD. Like, I've got everything that like directly affects my survivability. But like, I don't know how much XP I get per
Over
kill.
here.
I don't know how much health the enemies have got. I did that on purpose because I noticed when I started replaying. Go on in. When I started replaying, like, I got a Cyclops down to its last little bit of health, and then I just started playing recklessly. So now I have to just fight like I have no idea how much health they've got left.
I'll turn you into a pit session.
Where the hell did these Saurians come from?
At once, Master.
But I understand that the game world regrows and moves
The
based
creature's corpse
daily
will
to
serve us
daily.
well. You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Might there be aught over there?
The same foe, yes.
That pawn thinks of what everyone else thought when they played this game.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I mean, admittedly, the pawn is always better than you using all of the abilities properly, but I'm just grateful that they're smarter in this one.
Much appreciated.
And the fact that Anna
My
died is
strength beginning to flag.
just a normal extra ability now. It's so nice. You have to waste a skill slot. But yeah, I definitely feel like this game, they put more emphasis on the world building than the combat. I mean, it's good, but I definitely give it like a 6 or 7.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths
I didn't
complement each
mind
other well.
like the stronger versions of
And
monsters.
in time,
There is a griffin as well as a minotaur.
True enough.
Like, I didn't mind like fighting an Arc Hydra and Hydra because it was like almost the same fight,
the beast breathing.
but it made it more fun.
Right out from under it.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Not like a curative to kill one with vim.
I don't actually know the Minotaur's weakness.
Feast your eyes on
didn't realise that Paul was such a coward. Oh, hello, Oxcart. Just stop directly in front of me, why don't you? But I have noticed on the second playthrough, the sound has a fit when there's a lot going on. Is the rider dead? No, he just got launched. I also love the use of the physics engine.
I can proceed no further.
That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
I can't even throw a pawn up there. I mean, maybe with levitate I can get there.
Could you come over here?
This is the one thing I also learned when I replayed. Like, not everything's about combat. It also helps to have traversal tools as well.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Like, because I was using, I always had 4
An
combat
idea of where
skills.
Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master.
But this time I was using, like, launch board and stuff. And it was actually really handy to get to ledges and stuff I couldn't normally climb. What is that noise? Well, that didn't take long.
I hope you weren't expecting that.
I need to find a Cyclops, because that's the, I'm using the pawns based on their little challenges.
Many thanks for
So they want Cyclops, and I kill the Cyclops, and I change pawns. I also love that the other players could be like, well, I want to finish this medal, so I need someone to go and take my pawn and kill some Cyclopses.
I'll get the better of our foe yet.
Tis the simplest strategy that our foe goes through. Knock its feet out from under it, and strike ere it recovers.
I don't dare attempt such a wisdom, though.
She just shot an arrow right into his knob.
Manage it.
I was also looking at the leveling, how it works in this game. It's all based on modifiers, which I think is actually kind of better. Like, I'm say level 30, I get guaranteed 20 health.
Let me get that.
If I'm a mage, I get less. I get like a 0.8 times modifier, so I get 16 health. Whereas if playing a fighter, I'd get an extra 1.3 times modifier, so I get an extra 9 health. And I really
prefer
like
to
that.
Stay far away from that. 'Tis like as not some manner of trap.
Indeed. One never can be cautious.
Drop all your valuables, and I might.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are.
Like even the bandits don't. There's like elite groups of bandits, but I'm not sure they're actually bandits. They're just people that are getting offended by me drawing my weapon.
You, I take it. Say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
The Arisen decides our path. We have one to follow.
But one thing I am glad about in this game, they didn't make a single player meta. Like in the last one, it was just run assassin. But this game, there's more classes to experiment with. But none of them are like, oh, it's going to do tons of damage at certain times of the day.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I don't understand what's going on. Oh, hang on. Is it because I got dynamic range set to large or something? Yeah, I've been working on achievements for this, just because I would like to get them all. But I can't do Talos until I,
Water is now invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common
I'd like to get
occurrence
all of the achievements, but there's one that I'm going to need to get the Ranger and the Maker's Finger to do. I mean, it can be done with other classes, but it's just easiest with the Ranger. Is there a Chimera here?
I'll turn you into a pit cushion.
Oh no, it's just Saurians. I heard growling, I got excited.
The prison has been drenched.
I actually considered playing this as a beast run, just to see what the racism attitude is like towards them. How it affects the game a little.
A passage. Here. There are secrets around everything.
Ow!
We needn't go barging in.
I also like that the money is a lot harder to acquire in this game. Instead of having tons of money and just making things more expensive to balance it out, it's actually harder to get the money.
I see a spot where we might mine ore. Just yonder.
Ore is heavy, but well worth its weight.
God, this place goes deep. Where am I? I was just out the other side. I went in here.
Confident we've scoured every nook and cranny of the place. That's quite a feat.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Like, I'm trying to max out the mage because my magic is crap. My melee's great, so I can only use the Mystic Spear hand half correctly.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Do you want me to slide down? Mind, if I do, I shan't be climbing up again. This slope's too steep for that.
I forget how intense the fall damage is in this game.
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag.
But there was always one thing about the healing in the last game, is just it never matches how much you need. Well, you could get Grand Anodyne, which would heal thousands per second. But this game, I don't think that's the thing. I mean, just look at how beautiful that is, even with my graphics. Like, Capcom's engines are fantastic.
Goblins, master. You hold the enemy's forces, and I shall strike them down.
But it's like they also made it harder to just... I can't just spam cast because it's really easy to knock me off balance.
For a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
It is not what I expected. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
I always hated something. But then because of how low the game natural progression is, there isn't many weapons and armor. Because I don't think I change weapons and armor now until I get to Batal. Anyone else see that? The fact that he just appeared on top of me? The game claims there was an animation, but it lied. I haven't been back this way in ages.
If you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
You mind your own damn business. What was that? Yeah, I love that with the giant monsters in this, it's a blend of Monster Hunter meet a typical RPG. Like, you can do it without learning the monster, but if you learn them, it goes so much better.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Nicely done.
Think nothing of it.
I concur.
That guy's just stood over there complaining.
My deepest thanks for you. With my
Like, this is one of those game worlds that seems so overly, like, dangerous. What's the point in leaving town?
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
It's a shame, though, that there's a lot of
No one can
underused
defend themselves when grappled like this.
assets and things. Like, I met the elves, and there's not really much to do with the elves and things like that.
'Tis a bit far. Perhaps we might employ the services of a Noxcart?
That is an ogre.
Bear in mind that the Lord will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Tis a tendency we might
Oh, he does go after
do so
women.
we to court
I'm obviously attacking him too aggressively because that's the first time they said it. See, that's also my downfall in these games. I have such a craving to go after the big monsters. I don't run away if I can't handle it. Where are you going? Oh, it picked up a woman. Awesome.
Strike fast and true, and
Knocked you
our
off the
quarry shall
cliff.
fall.
Well played. I mean, yeah, missed out on the loot, but I do love the environmental kills.
Here we go again.
But it's also the fact that the enemies can set up ambushes and stuff.
I am well aware of the particulars.
They just come walking at you with an explosive barrel. Where's the rest?
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
It's like, the thing is, the pawns know exactly how to use all of the tools. I don't.
Over here.
Like the boon, the elemental boons and stuff, with having access to more of them made it better in the last game. But like, having that one in this game means you need to pick it better and understand how to use it. Like, my favourite being ice. I know how to use it, but like, I gave my pawn thunder when I did this, when she was the mage.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Risen rank. It seems to be the last 3 levels take ages. I mean, it's fine with me. The faster we level up, the more classes I can get through.
Just follow me.
That's the thing. I'm not interested in the levels so much because it's not as easy to hit level cap without a lot of grinding. But I would like to try out all the classes.
Follow me, Arisen.
Especially Magic Archer and Trickster. Magic Archer was an interesting class in the last game, but I just didn't really like archers. And like the Trickster being an indirect fighter is an interesting character. Have we pretty much walked all the way to bloody Vernworth? Yeah, we have pretty much. Where is she, Yun? Can't wait to get the upgrade that allows my weapons to do more. Oh, so much better if I'm the one being the main damage dealer for these. Takes the pawns forever to kill them. I am out of lantern oil.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Am I really out of lantern oil? No. Oh God, the lantern in this game lasts absolutely ages.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Yeah, fighting these things with melee was a pain in the ass. Being the mage, though, oof, whole different ball game. It's very rare I play a video game where I actually like using the lantern. The lantern's good.
There, Master, Saurians!
Like any time you play an elementalist, you need to learn the monster's weaknesses, and it does make a world of difference.
Over here.
Oh, you can cast while you're levitating. I didn't even know that.
You have my protection.
Also, the night sky is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the night sky in this is beautiful.
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
Oh, the pawns do use it then. Like, they always use it when I activate it. But they don't ever let me use it.
Just when I needed it most. Many thanks.
I mean, when I had the pawn in the first game, the pawn was just a support class. It was debuff, healing, and buffing. But, you know, you appreciate it more when the spells are actually worth using. Like, the
Welcome to
flamethrower is
take
cool,
whatever you like from
but
my
I
pack,
prefer
Master.
using the
I'd
ones
gladly
that don't
see
have a
that what I
range.
find to good use.
Like ice and lightning. I can use them anywhere as long as I can lock on.
Keep on the Meridian, and I'll strike you down. A wise strategy.
Tell you what, if any of these pawns wanted more ogre XP, and they want to give me a reward for that, I'd be all over it.
This brute has quite the temper.
I cannot use their range to our advantage.
Do not falter. Out of our strength. We can prevail.
By your lead.
It's so weird being so tanky as a mage. It's also nice to have all the pawns just wandering the world so you can get a little bit extra help.
First and foremost, we'll want to lock it down. Prove a much
It's just the rogue runs up to it and does a massive explosion in their face and just buggers off. I just love the fact that they're just all using all the like environmental effects I'm creating. Just the things ramping up to kick me in the face, and there's just a boulder. Just whee! I still got the clip from when I killed a griffin by throwing a boulder at it. Just like, oh, it'll be funny if, and then just donk.
Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here.
My God, where are you taking me?
As it happens, there's a more direct route to our destination from here. I'll lead the way.
I thought she left. I would have thought she got to Vernworth or something. She is miles away. If there's one thing Capcom knows how to do well, it's zombies.
Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Over here.
If I didn't have Yun as a guide, I'd have absolutely no idea where to go for this. It's like I never bothered with shield summons when I was running the fighter, but the pawns know how to use it better.
Feast your eyes on this. Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
'Tis too great a task to be tackled alone, but I've no doubt we can see it done if we combine our strength. Might I be of assistance?
Are we nearly there?
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
Eh. Let me just get a heal down and stop.
Focus. The battle continues.
Ooh, treasure trove beetle. Continue.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I?
Fine, if you're not going to die from that, have this.
Ort fell from the beast that had breathed his last.
I also love the fact how the abilities work, like, they are that good. Like, using the right weak element and everything just makes the fight so much easier.
Naught save a shooting spark. How do you like that?
Ensure your next attack is no less permanent.
Oh, it's a leek worm.
It's best to live and let live.
Oh, that is a jelly.
And in caution.
But yeah, the fact that these party members are actually smart enough to know how to handle enemies better just makes everything so much more fun. I mean, I do miss the hard mode from Dogma 1, because although it made it so a lot of enemies one-shot, you did have to be really aware of the battlefield.
A tad too high, methinks.
I've a skill that could see us through this situation. Might I be of assistance?
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
The Arisen has been trained!
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
Incoming
Let
ice!
us instead. We are under attack.
It jumped over. You would have thought that this game being so set so far in the future that there'd be like more advanced monsters. Like the Saurians have like little societies and more powerful weapons, more leaders and things like that.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
God, we've been travelling for a whole day.
Could you come over here?
Like, I'm enjoying watching the archer. Like the fight starts, the archer bails out, he gets distance. That story went flying.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Go on, lead the way.
I have an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. I can guide you there if you wish.
If you just said she was here, I could have taken a Nox car.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Instead of making me run all this way, I could have just taken a Nox car. Hey, looks like they've built up nicely.
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here. And an old man at that. I wonder what...
No! I'm not sending...
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
I've held my tongue till now, but no longer. This is impermissible. A village is nothing without its people. Sacrificing that poor soul amounts to cutting off your... As Halves leader, you ought to strive to do whatever you can to bring him... Can you truly say this discipline?
Who are you to question me? I'll suffer...
I, Jonas. I am an outsider, and therefore have no reason to heed any... I shall follow my own will. And all those with the strength and courage to do the same, join me...
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed.
Like I said, though, she just told me where she was. I could have teleported here.
Welcome to Browse. Can I interest you in a room, sir?
Right, let's store some stuff. I am over encumbered to high heaven. I think it's also just got so many weapons. Ooh, don't know. I don't sell all the gear in this game, because I will need it more. Oh.
Do stop by again.
This way, if you please.
Oh, the thief's not dead. Hold on, where's the pawn guild? Can I change my vocation and stuff here? Wouldn't mind putting some more points into it. Or is it just the inn? I mean, all I want to do is get...
Arisen! Over here! Surely you didn't think I'd abandon you?
It's mostly I just want to get the high migration, high level, and high frigger. See, the thing is as well, like, all the side quests actually lead towards some point in the story. Like, I've never done this quest, so I don't know how this ends. But I'm guessing it's going to be, they discover about the...
'Tis you. Have you come to join us in our rescue effort?
The ruin at the bottom.
My thanks. The captured villager ought to be within.
No doubt we will have to plumb the cave depths to find our charge. Shall we press on? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
I don't need you nagging me anymore. This is a
Pride
dungeon.
most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Ooh, gold ore.
You have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare.
Like, I do appreciate the fact that the world lives. Like, there's always something going on. And it's not overwhelming.
Where the Saurians?
Don't just give that to a random NPC.
Well done, Master.
Don't high five me yet. There's still fight to be done. Woo! Whack a lizard. You know, I think I'm ill.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
It is really disappointing how the sound keeps cutting in and out. But I don't actually know how to fix it. But it is really annoying as well, because I can't concentrate. I need to Google. This is how quickly they gave up on this game, that these were still things. Yeah, it would have been nice if they kept supporting this game for longer. But I don't think it did very well. So they didn't fix all the little bugs with it. But apparently it's to do with the CPU processing load. Oh, the NPCs didn't follow me down here. Right, where are we going? I thought you would have been down here.
I will not be swayed.
I tell you what, these Saurians are quite a threatening creature if they're going around kidnapping people.
Right. Just follow me.
Like, I've noticed the sound quality is worse when there's a lot of entities involved. Like when it's just the four of us versus a large enemy, it's fine. Well, mostly. Good thing there's no friendly fire.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Oh, I really want to get a warrior just to use the Arc of Might that I've learned. That's such a satisfying move on a downed enemy.
This wound is proof of my negligence.
Quick! I do know these things are weak to ice, by the way. I'm not just using ice because I like it.
Let down our guard even for a moment. Lest victory slip away from us.
Of course. The answer was staring me right in the face.
This is what I mean. It's more exciting just to keep hitting them until they die. Instead of going, oh, this thing's almost dead.
That was a sight to behold.
I nearly did estimate Mars.
I like that. It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
How the hell does she not come forward at all? Nice. Well, take me where I need to go then.
I'm saved. Thank you.
Thank heavens, let us be on our way. The other villagers.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
Of course it's a beast run because the village leader is a racist.
We have completed our quest with nary a hitch. I cannot wait to see Sir Jonas eat his words. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
So he's injured, but he has to walk.
The walls are too close for comfort here. Should we encounter trouble, we would be at a disadvantage.
let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
I remember in the first game there was that you had to do that escort with the little girl. Because she took so long, I always tried to pick her up. Sorry.
Much appreciated. My strength was beginning to flag.
I really need to rest. My health is getting... I'm at, what, 30% of my health? 60%-ish? Kind of wish there was a formation option, because I know I'm the Arisen, but I'm a mage. I don't want to be at the front.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
'Tis too great a task to be tackled alone, but I've no doubt we can see it done if we
Where's the beast room?
combine our strength. Might I be of assistance?
You can't be that pissed at me that I failed the quest, right?
Over here! Here already, are we?
You have returned triumphant, I see.
Indeed. And now that the task is done, in exchange, I beg you to forgive those who joined me. Yet I will go forth from this village with my head held high, glad in the...
There'll be no need for that, Ulrika. In light of your...
After you left, we who remain discussed that which our village treasures. It is as you yourself have said. A village is nothing without its people. We ought to have learnt that lesson well after the dragon chased us from. Yet 'twas your heartfelt plea that reminded us of it. Ulrika, would you... 'Tis our hope that you will guide us, and that your kindness and wisdom shall unite our people.
Aye. If that is what is needed, I shall rise to the call of duty. I vow to protect...
It seems Sir Jonas has seen the error of his ways, but I've no doubt Sir Ulrika will prove a better chief.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Good. We're here.
Locate Ulrika to see how she fares since departing Melve.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm caught up.
There's no telling what will happen if I linger here.
Oh, there she is.
To think I would meet you here, I cannot return to Melve. Not till this village also suffered the dragon's attack in the past. I intend to stay here. Pray, give my regards to everyone back home.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
That was such a run. I just want to make sure I get everything done. That's all this is. But I might port Crystal back to Vermund. I need to find a Cyclops.
Say, do I know you from somewhere?
I can kill the Cyclops, and then I can use level up 2 pawns. Replace 2 pawns, sorry. Because their level's
Putting
starting
that
to fall behind mine.
Ours is a party of women.
So what we got? I'm level 28. They're level 26. Only 2 levels in
By
it.
and large. And I've no objections.
I'm actually going to rest. So I can really do with max health.
Welcome to browse my wares. Can I interest you in a room, sir?
We must rest. Though the sun...
Make it sound like it's a big deal. I mean, fucking been fighting for 2 days.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
And because no one's really playing this game, my pawn's not getting used. I'm actually looking at the concurrent player count. No, that's not what I wanted. How do you do it again? Community hub. $1,527. Good game. I had to use a guide for some of the quests, yes, but that's because not enough people are playing. Not enough enemy variety, yes. Microtransactions suck. That was the first thing I said when I started playing this. And Capcom abandoned the game. Hopefully a good DLC could fix it. There's still 1,000 people playing. But I mean, that's better than most games, but not better than many.
To forge on?
Like, I remember every day my pawn was used in the on the first day.
We seem to have arrived without issue.
Right.
Are we safe here?
Level up at the Pawn Guild. Need some new skills. Hopefully just upgrades.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Advanced Conflagration that unleashes a more powerful... I might actually change that. I don't really use it. Orb Holy Light that deals immediate damage to nearby enemies in all directions. The light remains for some time even after the magic concludes. I mean, that could be quite handy for AoE. Because I don't really use fire a lot. Raise a flurry of blows onto the target, dealing massive damage at the great cost of stamina, leaves the user vulnerable if the first strike misses. I mean, I learned it. I'd like to give it a try. Yeah, so on myself, I'm going to max out the mage, and then I'm going to use the Mystic Spear hand. And then I'll level up something else. I want to get them all leveled up. That's the aim.
Do come again.
I am honored, Master. This maester's teaching is a precious gift. I swear I shall make good use of it.
Oh yeah, while we're here, actually, let's have a look at my upgrades.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need.
The Masterworks, oh, you can't go wrong. New body plate. Oh.
To survive.
Stuff I don't have.
So many thanks.
Actually, you can store a lot of this. It's like I don't even know what perks I want because there's so many, like way more than the last
you will
game.
soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost, you know where to find.
Where is my pawn? Is she dead? Oh no, she's around.
Gather round, treat your ears for a taste.
Next time I'm here,
Run so fast.
next time I'm here at sunset, I need to follow that beggar.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Is there a griffin out here? Nope. I think the griffin is the only monster I'd use all the elements for. In fact, I could use fire boon instead of ice boon. So then we cover all bases. Mostly because I can't use holy boon. Nah, we'll keep to fire. Use the 3 basic elements of the game. Because the only thing that holy's good on is the undead.
Have you business with the guild, sir?
And unless I'm fighting a what do you call it? A revenant? I don't really need it.
To assist you. Do come again.
It's just I know that if I don't have fire, then if there's a monster that I can exploit a weakness when it's burning, like a griffin, if you set its wings on fire, it can't lift off for a little
A
bit.
treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
No, don't sit. I want to go back to Melv.
This ox, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It's I do, as much as it's a pain in the ass to travel in this game sometimes, I do like the fact that they've made it such a long, arduous task that it's more worth trying to use all your travel options. I mean, walking from point A to point B is good every couple of in-game days. Otherwise, it's worth using the ox cart.
Another day, another.
Here's hoping for a decent haul.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught my humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melv and me as well. It isn't much, but here.
Ring of Grit. Is that the one that increases my knockdown resist? Oh. Right. Back to town. Everything needs to be done at night now because I need to go in the masquerade. I don't have any other quests to do.
This way, if you please.
Where's the ox cart?
Where are you going? Apologies, but
You need to turn around. Where was the sign?
We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
All I gotta say is there's been some crazy earthquakes over the years of the Arisen. There's only one thing I never understood about this game at the end. What's the deal with the Everfall disappearing? It took out half of Gran Soren, but there's no trace of it anywhere.
Where are you going?
In fact, instead of going straight back, shall we go and explore somewhere I haven't been yet? Oh, actually. Let's go to Baron's tent and see if I can continue his quest line. He's the warrior maester, so there is a quest to get it.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
I am attentive
Oh,
and
for
loyal,
the sake.
and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
But again, I just need a single Cyclops. I kill it, and then I get my 2 pawn things complete, and then I can summon 2 more. Like, I loved the incentive that came with summoning the pawn for the pawn quests.
We can ill afford to throw on. Our foe is not yet vanquished.
Resounding success.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
I love like the colour it makes the ground as well when you fire the lightning bolt, like the purple blue mix.
I'll turn you into a mini
I also appreciate the fact that you can't just spam cast and use all your abilities in a spam fashion. You actually have to find openings to make it useful.
Well met. You can word of my dismissal. It would seem my time here's reached. Can't say I'm happy about it. And if you'll remember, 'tis where... Going, are you?
Sir, the Cyclops has come.
Oh yeah.
And I thought I'd summon
A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
fire. You
Can't even tell sometimes if the lightning's hitting. This is like the sound. This part of the soundtrack is easily the best part of any combat.
Is everyone all right?
Hi, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live. And
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform.
Aye, sir.
Well, that answered that question for the Cyclops.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend.
This material can be used to enhance equipment, and is a rarity besides.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do.
Thank heavens. Amazing. Incredible. Impressive.
So how do I visit him before he leaves? 'Cause I have a feeling I'll mess that up. A date also. Right, let's go to the campsite and sleep till morning. And I just need to replace my archer and thief pawn for 2 more. Maybe not looking for Cyclops kills because there are not many Cyclopses about.
Goodness, we're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
It just blows my mind, like, with the world building and all of the first game and how it's worked out into this game.
I'd wager there's
We
more
are
to be
actually
found here.
higher up than the highest
Let
point
us
of the first
ponder
game.
how best to proceed. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
The Tainted Mountain where you fight the dragon is around, it's like
I'll
near
have to
here,
remember to tell my own
but we
master
are
about
way above it.
this.
Do I have any meat? Nope. So sleep till morning. I don't want to miss the finish at the end of this quest, so I want to make sure I speak to him before he goes. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma 2 had a hell of a lot of potential, but it's just with the lack of enemies and the story not being all that interesting, they missed the mark.
Hi there. I was just wondering if I'd get to see you. You've done much on my behalf, 'tis true. If this ordeal has taught me anything, 'tis to have faith in my ability as an instructor. See, I have a friend who emigrated there, who happens to be in need of an instructor. And I figured even if it means serving under different banners, at least I'll still be helping soldiers come home. Suppose this is where and may the sun shine bright.
Life Taker.
I'm glad to know that Sir Baron has found a new path. Mayhap we ought to go and visit him later, see how he fares.
Well, when I continue the game, I'll find him. Life Taker is a great sword, isn't it? Oh yeah, with insane knockdown power. Right. Let's go get 2 more pawns. And then head back to to Vermund. Is it worth walking there? Probably not. I'm just basing it on activity. Because we've just done that walk when we had to find Ulrika. See, I missed him on my last playthrough because I didn't explore into that field. I just sort of walked in and left. Oh, nothing to kill. Is that actually opened up now? Because I've been to the other side, I just haven't gone through the cavern.
This is just what's needed.
Just what I needed.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
No, I actually need to come through here.
'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind.
If they actually tried to land on his feet instead of face planting, he might actually not do that. Yeah, it'd hurt your legs, but it hurts your face a lot less. It's like as well in this game, I appreciate that when you actually go to face the dragon, they don't do all of the long-winded story explanation. They just sort of like, this is the dragon. Make your decision. Because if you played the first game, you don't need it again. But for those who are experiencing Dragon's Dogma for the first time, it would have been nice.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
That's what pawns when we get back to Vernworth.
Make it quick. This one's shaking.
Oh, bloody hell. There's a lot of ogres.
We ought to heal ourselves while we have the chance.
We fight. To arms.
This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy ridiculous, but not necessarily easy to counter.
I'll save you.
If you would.
He just bounced off the tree. I think I'm at that point now I should be fighting more than just Minotaurs, Ogres and Cyclops.
Spare no effort against this foe, unless he suffer bitter defeat.
I understand.
This brute has
Oh boy!
quite a temper.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
I saw all 10 of his toes, I had a chance to count them.
Let us try for the same result with our
I
next.
just keep seeing griffins flying overhead. I'll walk from here, we're almost there. I could draw him down. Oh, he's coming anyway. Shit! So it's easy to handle when I can block him. Jesus, she's already brought him down. That was a bloody good shot then. Ignite the wings! Shut the fuck up. Got him. Burn, baby, burn. Now to twat him. You can't go very far with the wings like they are. Jesus Christ, they're just on it. It just keeps coming down. It is dead. That griffin did not stand a chance. Ooh, an onyx.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
That's what I mean. Once you know how to kill a monster, you're better off just doing it. There's no point playing with your food, is there? Set fire to its wings and just twat it with ice. But even griffins don't stand much of a chance against me at the moment. Sorry, I keep punching the mic because I forget I've got a new one. I'm using a new one. Yeah, the sound effects, I have to use this one because the sound mixer just doesn't detect my old mic anymore.
This is generally used as a material. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
No. Right, I need to check on animals and grab a drink. So I shall be back in just a moment. we're here. After beating up a griffin, let's change the pawns. It is refreshing to have AI that's actually intelligent. Like, they go straight for the weaknesses. Just watching that thief go up in the air and just smacking the griffin on the head, and then the archer just shoots it in the face and it comes crashing down. That is what we need. It's a shame it took Capcom so long to make smart AI. After Resident Evil 4 Classic. Right, let's sort myself out. I should be able to find somewhere to sit and wait, shouldn't I? I'd rather do that side quest before.
There's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far.
Well,
I just want to get the extra reward, do all the quests, make my pawns super useful. Don't need that. Store everything that I'm not using at the moment.
When treated to the full, much obliged.
Yeah, I need to sit and follow that beggar. And then I can do that side quest. I can't remember what leads into what, but there are some side quests that need a certain trigger from other things.
I hope the day's treating you.
Got any tales to live?
Oh. I thought he was here until sunset. 2 days off, then the trigger kicks in, and then he's gone. Then he wanders off, sorry. I was incorrect. Well, let's just wait till night time so I can do the masquerade and everything.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping.
I never go in this place the right way. I always climb through windows.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous.
I'm trying to get an admirer. So that I can try and get the achievement for having 2 of them fight at my house.
There's much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, I bear word from a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful out from the pains he took to remain on scene. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deez's. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chamber. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister. I shall ensure that the door to the... There is much we ought to tend to. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a... But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. Ah, but of course. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any... Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude.
That thief maester's a capable sort.
Dragon's Gaze. Fossilized Dragon Eye bears the power to locate Wakestone shards and note their location on your map. Why has he just got that?
I'd wager this will make...
Right. Let's search the
Life
chambers.
rather difficult for the Queen Regent. Onward to Burnworth Castle. Let us make for the palace, that you might investigate Minister Allard's chambers.
I do find that Wakestones don't feel as rare in this game. Because there's just shards everywhere. I mean, I need to do the Sphinx and all of the riddles. So I didn't do that. Like, I got to the point where I needed to have, like, a loved one and had to remember items and stuff like that. And I was just like, well, I have no idea where I need to go to do this. So I didn't.
I would appreciate your...
You follow me.
I'm just a lowly court mage, pay me no heed.
Tis best you move. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Last time I did this, I wore the armor.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melve. Melve, I say.
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chamber.
Do you recall that package from Batawa delivered to Minister's chambers last week? Well, just between you and me.
What business could be so pressing that I must...
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the regent kin to request a price.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my faith...
My lord.
Oh, unwring your hands, as if anyone in this palace now. If Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers.
Well, but oh no, turn it off. Now I gotta try and remember how to find whatever I'm looking for. Secret room!
Surely none more important than this. I speak of...
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would...
Out the window. But yeah, doing all of these side quests do eventually lead to a resolution that you don't normally see. But whether it's just an extra cutscene or not, it's usually...
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though, We had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady, but might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such nice it still. You are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you. And
Oh yeah, she's a prostitute.
off you go now. Off you go now. If you wish to speak first.
See, I don't feel like I could get easily caught, but then I'm not good at stealth. So, literally, I could just stand out in the open and be like, oh, hi. Like, I could quite easily just walk up to the guards and just say hello. But then if I run really, really fast, they won't know who I am.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
Damn right I did. He has women. Uh-oh. Ooh! No. Not wasting a wake stone for face planting in the city streets. He's not dead, he's just tired. Well, the only thing I wish this game had was the Everfall post-game just for monster slaying. A couple of rare monsters or unique monsters that can't appear anywhere else. It was so much fun. Feels eerie with no one about. There's a big pile of people just whittling away to themselves, and you're telling me there's no one here.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
It would be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end.
I survived! I landed on a tiny little ledge.
I knew it to be so.
Oh yeah, there's a whole quest line to do with the estates as well, isn't there? Eventually the trigger will happen. I have to come back here enough, so...
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Here at last.
Hello.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain.
Sorry, I just sort of figuring out.
'Tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of... At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. chief among them. What is meant by... I will investigate these matters as best I can. Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen and ere it slips my mind. Pray.
A moment long awaited.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
Cultivation of the Myrmicolian, an establishment known as the Rose Chateau, grants the bearer entry to the... There's a lot of words there, I don't know what to say. I don't like the idea that you can't change equipment unless you stood completely still.
You'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attended a palace masquerade.
Hang on, one thing at a time. Oh, do I need to go to the masquerade now? All right then, let's get dressed for the occasion.
Manworth Castle. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
We'll go to Vernworth Castle, bleeding out of our ass because I face planted the floor really hard. Yeah, unless I think there's no like lot of time limits on the side quests, unless I go into post game. Like as long as I don't go up the tower towards the final boss, I shouldn't have to worry.
Return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I regret to inform you that there is no...
When is the masquerade then? Everyone's just told me that there's a masquerade. Fine, I will put my normal armor on. Thank you. I look like a hermit.
Not good will come of this.
Is it because it's so late in the day? Yeah, it's almost daytime.
I cannot abandon my poop.
I'll pick you up and carry you away.
What I can do for you?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let...
Beg pardon, sir. See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. It wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one. And you... Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
I do not have 200,000 gold.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So if I just sleep till night and then I can do the masquerade.
Nice place there.
Yeah, with how the menus work, I don't appreciate having to stand still to be able to use it.
Weary at this hour, sir? You must...
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
I want to kill more big things.
I thought 'twas rather dark.
I want to kill more big things, but I need to get a batal.
Ready to forge on?
Try running out of big things to kill in base in Vernworth.
Having more of these to hand ought to serve us well in battle.
At least I'm not bleeding out of my ass anymore.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Why can't they follow though? Because there's no arisen here. Oh, I can't remember the reason.
You're far from your station, are you not?
last sovereign in decades. Last, we'll see the end. Have you heard?
There's been more
I want to go meet the king. I've noticed as well that because this game doesn't allow you to heal beyond a maximum capacity, there is no need for consumables really, unless you're not running any mages.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm?
You gave me a voucher.
You've
Free
the face
bubble
of
up.
someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for
Glory hole.
this, perchance?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Oh my god, it's her.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
He was looking right at us.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send you. Come see me in my. I'll instruct my attendants.
I will sleep. Oh, hello. Pretty woman or loot? Oh, that's a bunch of flowers.
Come see me in my bordlery. I'll instruct my attendants to send.
Welcome, sir.
20,000. Holy shit. I know they're nobles, but my god.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us. Endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Yeah, they've also put in more of the RPG element of elemental and ailment resistance, but you can't use it properly because there's not enough armor and gear to sort of max out a resistance. You can't cause yourself an immunity. I might sleep till morning and go see her. I mean,
as a reward for your Majesty's efforts,
I was thinking there might be some naughty that I can't show.
Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Well, he is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her scheme, even were he to be removed. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other. He seems a man of import. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter for.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phases fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
Right, I think the next part is Batal now, so I'm going to not do it and go and sleep with a prostitute.
Good evening, sir.
A good sleep will ensure we are
And I finally get to see daylight again. Oh, someone actually used her. $73 rift crystals. Wow. All right. Oh, thank you very much, Dofi.
All I sought in other. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go.
I mean, I imagine
Ready to forge on?
they treated it like my pawn, the way I'm treating other people's pawns. They got the quest finished, and then they just sent it away, replaced it with another one, which makes sense. Unless you really, really like how the pawns were performing, there is no reason to keep them beyond just to finish their quest. So I need a thief and an archer.
I know precisely when a curative is needed,
Well, these guys have done a fantastic job, so they can go home with some gold ore. It does not let me send them go home with gold ore. It's a bit shit. You can only send to a certain rarity.
I'm
12 days?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to... At least I go knowing I fought...
Looking for ones with pawn quests. They don't have one, I don't take him.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
What do you want me to do? To be Cyclops? Everyone just wants Cyclops kills.
If ever you've need of any...
I mean, I'll eventually find another one, but I'd much rather they don't ask for Cyclops. Is everyone's pawn a thief just for that bloody scanning thing? We need an archer with a pawn quest. Pawn. What do
You
you
can
want?
count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Divine Cyclops.
Knowing when to use
10,000 gold.
curatives is my... 'Twill be an honor to serve by...
$10,000 gold for killing a Cyclops. That's nuts. Someone has more money than they need.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Yeah, it's like all these people that are like, no pawn is going to be that good over everyone else's until a higher level.
What's this? Oh, if only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned, and 'twould wound my pride to have... If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, the man's home is located in Bakbatar.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Yeah, like not putting a pawn. Like how I see it, people are more likely to use my pawn to do the pawn quest for that little reward than to use someone's pawn with no
shall
reward
await you
that's
here,
just going to work the same as mine.
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
In case you haven't, so if there's no one about, you might have to come back later.
Oh, welcome, sir.
20,000. Let's expect
Having
them.
trouble choosing, are we?
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms.
No, I want to see your bloody leader.
Oh, well met, sir.
Can't help but talk in a whisper.
It's the same. They are today. Just how I like it.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
Wonder how everyone else...
I just want to see if you can get like an STI or something.
Should you wish to ply... You know, many of our patrons wish to... Yet there is some... I lived but one man. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far. Here I... 'Tis no simple... Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for... Here I am.
I thought the whole point was I can sleep with her.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I was busy. Leave me alone. Let's see if it isn't a nighttime thing, but he does just go for a wander. Because I'm pretty sure I sat and watched him until sunset.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Surprised there hasn't been any monster attacks. I remember there's this one time that the where the ox cart was, there was a cyclops that came down the bridge.
Gather round. Aye, got some... What would you of me? I'll have no...
I'd heard tell it. So where's he get his coin then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Could be he's in.
Hard to make ends.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Where ventured a hero off left off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature, only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair.
He's telling the story about the first Arisen from Dragon's Dogma 1.
Time for shock and dismay, as answer my riddle, did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
Oh, good to see everyone in such fine spirits.
Gather round! Aye, got some coin to spare you? Much appreciated.
I'd heard tell of him. So where's he get his coin then?
No, he's just gonna loop. I'm pretty sure it's like sunset, he walks off.
Much to do yet.
Stays off till sunset. If he hasn't moved, then I'll go and explore in the world. Oh. That's a bit more than sunset.
Naught I can do but wait for...
Isn't he in a church? I can't remember where it is. I found it accidentally on my first playthrough.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Oh, I can't remember. To be honest, Vernworth isn't that big.
Wares of every ilk.
But it's just knowing to know where to go. Anyway, I'm going to go and explore somewhere new. There is actually nowhere new. I've explored everywhere. Yeah, pretty much I've explored everywhere. Because this heads off to Batal. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty much at the point where I have to continue the game. Alright then. Let's do that. I think I'm going to end streaming it a bit earlier tonight. Because I am shattered. It's been a long day.
There is much we ought to attend to. Aught shall change if your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to. 'Tis best very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early.
The following morning, Vernon the castle. So I have to dress neat for him to tell me to go there tomorrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
But I thought pawns weren't allowed. I could have handled all them.
We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish... I imagine this artifact is the Godsway meant. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your prey, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform...
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of...
Well, now we're doing the walking around bit.
Captain Brant's investigation.
True enough.
Any big monsters out here want to cause problems? No. Boring. This is what I mean, like, I can wander the world for ages, but there's nothing to do now. So I can't go here. I've done all of the stuff over this side. I've just got caves to explore. Yeah, this game... Well... This game missed a couple of big points, but it's still pretty fun. But I think for today we're going to end there, because I'm knackered. It's such a long day. Ugh. Ooh. It's just a shame. Like, Dragon's Dogma 1 lasted ages. Dragon's Dogma 2 pretty much died in the first 6 months. Just because of what they did with it. And all the microtransactions and the story and then the lack of enemy variety. Dogma 1 is the superior game. Dogma 2 is just fun. But yes. That is all from me for tonight. We shall get back with Friday with something. I haven't decided what yet. We could be playing this again, we could be playing something else. But I think starting next Monday, I'll do the next, I'll start the next game. Give me a week of things that I want to play and stream it. So thank you all so much, and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye bye. Bye.